以欧洲冠军队的身份，在半决赛中和实力强劲的亚洲巴库火焰队进行了激烈角逐，最终获得了另外一张决赛的入场券。我们的选手还在跃跃欲试啊，出来了。 好，在另外一边，我们的Astana Arlans也迫不及待出场了。好，我们这边Astana狼队从亚洲赛区获得4强资格，半决赛中击败美洲冠军洛杉矶斗牛士队，进入到我们决赛。 再给一点掌声和欢呼声，好吗？
Okay, you see John Joseph Nevin already in the ring there. He looks like he's got a lot of sweat going and ready to go. And bringing in Mirzhan Rakhimzhanov, 27 years old from Astana, who lost to LA's Rashi Warren in the semifinal, but Rashi is a two-time Olympian and a step above in the world, I believe. Oh, yeah.
He may be the best boxer in this tournament. Rashi, man, Rashi Warren is who I'm talking about. Rakhimzhanov is a brawler, good fighter. He's just tough, hard-nosed, gets inside and barnstorms away. Nevin is more of a moving style. He gets in, he scores, he moves. He's a thinking fighter in the ring. He has a lot of good foot movement, good lateral movement. He's a good fighter. Nevin has had some trouble recently in trying to make weight, thinking about going up the lightweight division, but has decided to stay here in this bantamweight division just to see, hopes that he can improve himself. He also sees how the World Series of Boxing is coming along. It may be something that he tackles, and because the work is so intensive and the labor is so hard, it may keep him in the, he may have to go down to flyweight or even smaller.
Yeah, he's fighting at this bantamweight division, and he's made trouble. He had a 2-match losing streak, having trouble making the weight.
Sure.
Yeah, he's got a big job on his shoulders tonight. He's filling in for undefeated bantamweight Nordine Obali, who's getting ready for 2 weeks and will come back here for the World Championship. Obali's a special talent, but make no doubt about it, this guy is the real deal from Ireland over here. He's fought everywhere. We talked to him last night. He's excited about the challenge against Rakhimzhanov, who's he knows the guy's going to come right at him, Sean.
Yeah, Rakhimzhanov loves to brawl, so he's going to push him, he's going to pull him. He's a rough, tough fighter in there. And it's hard to face someone like that. If you're Nevin, you can't try to butt heads to try to out-muscle somebody like Rakhimzhanov. You got to try to outsmart him in there. How do you do that? Use your lateral movement, get your jab working, maybe work the body. Just keep your pressure on and also use the angles. Turn it. Getting the gloves all tied up there. You put tape on these gloves here. It happens to be fluid tape. They put that over there. These are Velcro gloves. These World Series of Boxing gloves. They Velcro. They don't have any laces that could get into a fighter's eye, which is a terrific thing to have. And then they tape. They put tape around them, clear tape around them. So they're ready to go. Referee for this one, Basi Mick, and he is ready as well.
McBassey is from England. We have the best referees, international judges here. Dr. Paul Wallace is our ringside doctor, perhaps the best there is in the sport of boxing. He's all the way over here to protect these fighters.
All because they love the World Series of Boxing, too.
Here we go, scheduled for 5.
This is a good one to heat up the crowd, too. These guys will throw a lot of punches. They are very aggressive.
We call it the Bam Bam division, and here we go.
Get right with it.
First round, I got for 5.
Both of them walk right straight ahead.
Nevin working that jab right off the bat right there.
Great weapon. Get that jab going. Good weapon for Nevin. That's his best weapon. It's most important weapon.
Rakhimzhanov got rocked a little bit right there. Nevin coming out, showing a lot of aggressiveness, pumping that jab out there. And then goes the body downstairs.
Well, you got to do something if you're Rakhimzhanov to alleviate that jab. Too fast here early in this fight.
Setting the pace very quick. John Joseph Nevin from Ireland fighting for Paris United in the white trunks. Mirzhan Rakhimzhanov is in the gold trunks. Wow, look at the combination, Sean. He's accurate so far.
Very impressive. Right on target. An overhand right. He comes back with another.
That right hand right there. You'll notice we have a lot of Paris United supporters behind us who've come along with it. That right hand again, Sean. He's really scoring often with this. Nevin in the bantamweight division. He weighed in yesterday. He looks to be the bigger fighter already. He made it right on weight.
Well, he's taller, 5'6", over 5'5" for Rakhimzhanov.
Wow, look at the action here in the first round. They will not stop.
Rakhimzhanov standing at the wrong distance. You know, either get in, score, or get out, go away. Turn him. You got to get on the angles too, Rakhimzhanov.
Crowd really reacting to this action. This is what the World Series boxing has been about. You got 5 rounds, no rounds to take off. You try to earn your way and your team to a $500,000 payout to split among all of your players, all your team members. Oh, nice job right there, left over the top. That body shot's been excellent so far.
Great weapon. Nevin punches well upstairs as well as the body.
It was nice to get to talk to him last night.
Good kid, and I love that Irish brogue too.
Yes. Making Rakhimzhanov miss a big wild swing right there. Rakhimzhanov's going to keep coming forward if he can, but Nevin's done a good job of keeping him at the right distance, as Sean was pointing out.
Oh, he has, but he can't let him down here at this last part of this round. Less than a minute to go. Nevin can't let down here. Oh. Big left hook from Rakhimzhanov. And Nevin comes back with a good one too.
Wow, he's really got some good combinations going. I like it when we see these young fighters who don't just throw one punch, they throw combinations.
Nevin drags his punches. When he does, Rakhimzhanov hits him.
He came right over the counter. Rakhimzhanov did right there. Wow, what fast-paced action. 18 seconds. Round number 1. It's been tremendous so far, and it will probably continue at the same pace. Nevin missing wildly right there as Rakhimzhanov figured out, I got to get out of this distance. I've been too close.
In or out. Here he comes, and he's trying to press more. Right at the end of the round, Rakhimzhanov tried to press more. Boy, Nevin is dangerous because he drops his hands after he throws a punch. Now you're taught to throw a punch and you punch down because you want to send your opponent down. So you punch down. You use the weight of your hips and your shoulder in every punch by pressing down on your opponent. But you don't want to go down so far that you leave yourself open. And that's what Nevin did a lot of times here. The latter part of this first round. Here is the action. Look, the good combination from Nevin early. He scored well. Later on, it was Rakhimzhanov who come back. And here he is going downstairs to the body, Rakhimzhanov. And worked well to the head. More shots from, it seemed like the first part of the round that Nevin wanted to establish that round and establish this fight. Rakhimzhanov had to come back.
Remember, if Nevin and the white trunks can pull off this victory, this thing is all even with 4 matches to go for the World Series of Boxing Team Championship. Nevin showing a little more movement coming out this time. Well, they look to want to load up, don't they? Here they go.
And they are utilizing this ring, huh? They go from one rope to the next. Good hook from Nevin.
Good downstairs, upstairs combination right there. I like to see that, Sean. Nevin throwing more body shots than most of the bantamweight, or probably all the bantamweight fighters we've seen in this series.
Well, he is really good. And he uses a good double left hook, too. Nevin does. He's really manhandling Rakhimzhanov. Rakhimzhanov must get in or get out. We've talked about it throughout that first round. Nevin's too good at this distance.
Well, I have to say Nevin has a better international resume than does Rakhimzhanov. Rakhimzhanov, if he gets frustrated, he'll let loose because he's a warrior. But he's getting hit often.
He's getting taxed here. Nevin, very impressed with him. First 2 rounds.
Rakhimzhanov has just gotten in his position here, Sean, where he doesn't really know what to do with what's in front of him.
You're right. That's what it is. He's a little bit confused because he gets in. He's at least getting in far enough. And once you work your way in, you have to keep punching. He works his way in, and then Nevin just ties him up or wiggles out. Nevin's crafty.
He's a slick fighter, that's for sure. Right hand over the top for a reaction. Didn't land really squarely. That one did. He's got all the angles on Rakhimzhanov right now and got him really wobbly in this second round, wondering what the heck he's going to do with a minute left.
Oh, both of them landing well to the head. You know, they've forgotten about the body. They were both mixing it up in that first round, but they've been so effective upstairs that they're staying there. Good cross. Wow, right on the temple. Nice work from Nevin.
Nevin has found a spot with that right cross because you look at Rakhimzhanov holding his left hand a little bit too low.
Nevin showing signs of fatigue here. Huge signs. You know, toward the latter part of that first round and here the latter part of this round, he seems to be losing focus. He may be tired. You know, maybe trying to pull weight too takes a lot out of you. Wanting to stay at this bantamweight division.
Well, the pace is just beyond belief.
Oh, it's blistering. Those gloves become like,
nice right hand, nice left right combination right there. Rakhimzhanov takes it off. He's ready to go. Not enough time left probably to get him out of there, but Nevin landed some good combinations, especially that last one. Wow. Wow.
Well, an outstanding round, especially right at the end for Nevin. There was a good hook from him that was early in the round. Again, he's got a place for the hook.
There it is.
Good straight right hand as well too. Nevin, if he put those two together, this fight may be over. You know, that left hook is a punch, I think, that caused the mouthpiece to come flying out. A deep guard from Rakhimzhanov. and showing a little bit, you know, I'm talking about the fatigue that we see in Nevin. Well, Rakhimzhanov showing signs of fatigue. Once you get tired, you open your mouth and you start breathing through your mouth. And what happens is, you know, you get hit and your mouthpiece goes flying out.
We go to round 3. Mirzhan Rakhimzhanov is in the gold trunks. And Guizhou Nevin's in the white trunks. Round 3. Can they continue this pace? I don't know if many mortals could, but here we go. Whipping that left hook, Nevin. Got that right cross if he could find it. As he sufficiently slowed down Rakhimzhanov to get a TKO.
Good hook to the body. And
Well,
hook to the head.
really, look at this.
Good hook.
Oh,
They're going to fix that tape. The tape's coming. You know, what happens with that tape is, like all of the tape, once it gets sweat underneath the tape, it loses its effectiveness. And that's what's happened there.
Oh, that's good little 15-second respite there.
Well, they probably both need it. It does give the referee an opportunity to take a look at both.
Piece again. Great combination. Nevin trying to clean up now. And the left hook lands right on the nose. Nevin's looking to take him out, Sean.
He is a puncher. He's cracking. Come on to me, he says. Nevin,
Rakhimzhanov's doing exactly what he wants him to do.
rush right after him. Mouthpiece still on the canvas, I believe, isn't it, Alan?
I saw it over there, yes. The referee hasn't seen it. Nick Bassey.
Oh, another good hook.
And you know, that gets in your mind when you're a fighter and you're in there continuing without a mouthpiece too.
Well, you're so focused. You're so focused as a fighter. Referee will wait for a lull in the action if he's seen that mouthpiece. If he hasn't, somebody else at ringside will.
Nevin throwing everything at him but the kitchen sink with a little uppercut right there. What a great performance by the Irishman so far. Rakhimzhanov is not in his clap. Straight right.
Rakhimzhanov, though, showing his vulnerability and showing that he can withstand. Just his toughness.
Well, Rakhimzhanov, that's all he's got so far is toughness. Tell you what, he's getting worked over. Make no mistake, he's tough. This whole team, Astana, that's the main claim to fame, so the toughest young individuals in the world. But what action we've had here in the bantamweight division a minute ago in round number 3. Now start watching, folks, as the parade of punches starts slowing Rakhimzhanov down to the point that he's just kind of wobbly in there, not really able to mount much of an offense. I know the referee will be looking in. They want to give him a chance to continue.
And also, we're going to have the face swells up of Rakhimzhanov. You know, inside the final minute here. And here comes Nevin. He is just fighting on guts and determination.
Well, Nevin's doing a good job throwing combinations.
Sure.
He comes back with something else when he sees the opening, and he's had that right hand all along, but that left hook, there's a body shot, and he got a double left hook. He goes back upstairs with it. Great performance by the Irishman. He just got hit a little bit, but it didn't even faze him. But the pace, my goodness. That's very important in the standings and the scoring to remember that one of the Parisian fighters last night was TKO'd. They needed TKO in case there was a tie, and Nevin's trying to give it to him right now.
Yeah.
If he can get Rakhimzhanov out of there.
A couple more rounds to do it.
Look at Nevin, pumped up.
Outstanding performance by Nevin. Wow, John Joseph Nevin showing why he's such highly regarded. Good combinations from him, a little attack from Rakhimzhanov, but Nevin beats him back off of him and took control of that third round. It looked like back in the second round that Nevin was tiring a bit, but I believe he got his second win because he's back out of here again. And for Rakhimzhanov, it seems to me like he is staying at just the wrong distance.
There's to the scoring, and it's a blowout. Rakhimzhanov's got it. He's in a position now that he has to knock him out because he's down 3-0.
Knock him down scores. Yeah. Let's have it.
He's been outclassed, and so far, the next thing, well, here he comes. Rakhimzhanov just decided, well, I got to go for broke, I suppose.
Got nothing to lose. I'm losing the fight anyway.
I think his corner told him that.
He should put on the pressure. You know, not used to this 5-round distance is Nevin. He's used to the 3-round distance, and on his bicycle a little now. But he's tough. Nevin is tough, and he's good combination. Takes a good uppercut from him. He is a very good fighter.
I don't think Nevin's going to pull off the gas one bit in this fight.
No, he's too pumped up. He's too excited about this.
He wants to take this guy out. He's way ahead in points. And that's where you got to be cautious because Rakhimzhanov is a tough customer. One punch can really turn things around, but Nevin has got confidence. He's way ahead on points. He's pretty much doing whatever he wants to do. And if he can get a stoppage, that would be huge to start things off tonight for Paris United.
Paris needs. They need that for this competition.
Body shot back upstairs.
Oh, good cross from Rakhimzhanov again. You know, Rakhimzhanov too looking like a defeated fighter. Staying at the wrong distance. He's not closing. He's not throwing the combinations he once was. And it takes so much energy out of you to throw and miss like he's been doing all night.
Rakhimzhanov is at a point now that when he throws, it's just kind of a wild effort, and he's getting chopped down. Nevin's doing a great job. He's just whipping up on him, is what he's doing. Let's put it simply. Rakhimzhanov is see that way he threw that right hand. That was just that's a feeble attempt to do something because he's getting outclassed in every step of this fight. It's just a matter at this point if they do stop it. Bantamweights, you know, they can take a lot of punishment.
They can, but that's what is fearful about somebody like Rakhimzhanov.
Nice right hand there, Nevin.
Takes a lot of hits. He's got what we say in boxing, square heels.
Right hand once again. Rakhimzhanov is really getting the worst of it now. 49 seconds, long way to go in round 4. He's going to try to hold on a little bit if he can. Another right hand hits Rakhimzhanov.
Window of opportunity is open. Can Nevin close this up? Right, referee is close. Throw everything you have. It's time.
I'm telling you, we may get a stoppage if Nevin has enough in the tank to keep pouring on the pressure.
As many punches as you can right now. Look how close the referee is. The referee is ready to stop this fight. Got to give him a reason, Nevin, to stop it.
This would be the time if he's got something left to just keep it going. 15 seconds left.
He made it. No,
he made it.
No, the referee going to stop it now.
He was getting close.
Yeah.
Oh, body shot. The referee's really looking in now. Mick Bassey's going to take a look over here.
Busy round, wow.
What a way to start the night for Paris United, really.
Of course, in these bantamweights always, they throw a lot of punches. They're fun to watch. They're technically skilled. They're even looking over to his corner for help, and the kids here from Paris United on the attack, playing right in the hands, Rakhimzhanov, of Nevin. Nevin just waiting for him to come in. He sets and unloads, and he unloads a lot. He's even doubling up the hook, throwing good combinations. There's that overhand right. He found a home for that all night. Even back in that first round, hitting right on the temple of Rakhimzhanov, talking to his corner. He's so excited too. He's exciting to watch. There's the judges' scorecards. Shutouts. You know, give me a fighter with a lot of energy and a lot of spirit and a lot of heart, and you'll beat a fighter that's good, has good skills and everything else 90% of the time. He'll beat him just on energy and enthusiasm.
Well, Rakhimzhanov almost went down right there. I saw John Joe acknowledging his supporters over here behind us, just having a really good time in there. I'm sure he's aware, the team's aware, they're behind by 1 TKO from last night. That's another good right hand right there. I don't think, well, I don't know how Rakhimzhanov is still there. To tell you the truth.
Well, he's just tough. He's gritty, and it's part of this Arlen team.
Another right hand there. This is a blowout in every sense of the word.
And then you know, see how close the referee is there. Although this is the last round.
Well, Rakhimzhanov right there just decided to throw a little flurry, but every time, look how much he's eating in this fight. He's taking a lot of punishment here.
Well, he's protecting his hands with his face. I don't like to see that. I like to see those fighters hide behind those hands. Rakhimzhanov does not do that. Again, just cleaning up. That's nice work for Nevin. I'm impressed with him. My first look at John Joseph Nevin. Showed a lot of heart, guts.
Good ring savvy, good combinations, covers up well, knows how to keep his distance.
Thinking fighter. He looks at his opponent, looks at the situation. He's a style reader. Like it. Can't let down here.
Boy, they've worked so hard this entire fight, both fighters.
And it's so tiring. 1 minute to go.
We've got some interesting fighters coming up from the Parisian team we've heard a lot about. So this could turn tonight.
You know, this is important for the Paris team too. It's important for the first fighter to get a win, to kind of set them in the mode that they've got to, you know, now the pressure is on the bantamweight.
They're going to the body, they can take him out now. They may get that TKO yet with 30 seconds left. Wow! How is Rakhimzhanov still in there? Tell you what.
Wow, that got
20 seconds to get a TKO. That's the only issue in doubt now. Rakhimzhanov is trying to avoid that. My goodness.
He is stepping on post holds. He's wobbled now.
Oh, goodness gracious. 7 seconds, 6 seconds. He's still there, though. He's still there.
Heart, guts, determination. Rakhimzhanov is tough. But that man, John Joseph Nevin, showed me a lot tonight. What an exciting first fight. That lasted about 2 minutes. Yeah, exactly.
So much it goes so quickly.
What a tremendous effort. Here's some of it right here, that final round. Even in that final round, Nevin still pressing the attack and throwing a abundance of punches.
Well, this tells you about the culture of this Astana Arlans team. This guy got beaten every way possible. You see the coach, Kevin, right there for Paris. Rakhimzhanov is going to be sore.
Feeling this for a long time.
Rakhimzhanov, I got to tell you, that, like I said, the entire culture of this team.
Sure it is. They're just tough. They're loners. They're just hard-nosed. And you know, that's why it's one of the reasons he stayed in this fight. When you go back to your locker room and all the other guys know that you got knocked out, man, they just rub it in. They teach you to no end.
When this decision comes in, it's going to be 3-3 with 4 matches to go. And you know what? Each fighter on the team, knowing it's even up, they're fighting not just for themselves,
for the team.
I think the intensity, and I don't know how much higher the intensity could have gotten during this series, but tonight, on this venue and this team competition, Sean, I'm no telling what folks are going to see.
It all comes down.
Here we go. Here's the announcement for KK.
Score by this bout. The score of this bout is by unanimous decision. Judge 1, 50-45. Judge 2, 50-45. Judge 3, 50-45. And the winner is Judge Nevin. Caparis United.
That's what we knew was going to happen. And I want to say one more thing I didn't get a chance to emphasize it. Here's a guy who is basically filling in for the undefeated superstar on this team, Nordin Ubali, who's getting ready for the individual world championships. So Nevin had a lot of pressure on him, and he came through in a big way.
Oh, yeah. Not only that, and all the things that we talked about with regard